So becoming aware of the breath as it is. Noticing where is the movement associated with the breath right now. Which muscles in the body are responsible for breathing? Not trying to find the right ones, but try to find the ones that you're already using. Just noticing what's already happening with the breath. And now bringing awareness into different parts of the body, starting at the toes, just starting to feel the toes, feeling the feet, feeling the legs, feeling the hips, feeling the lower belly, the back, the spine, the chest, the shoulders and the arms. And now feeling as the head perches on the neck and on the spine. And now feeling the entire body as one unit, not differentiating between any parts of the body, but just feeling the entire body. And then finding the very center of our body. Asking ourselves, where is the center of my body? Can I feel it? Where is the center of my body? And now, maintaining that awareness in the very center of our body, bring to mind a problem or an issue we're facing, some sort of maybe struggle or challenge, or maybe even just something we need to get done, but we're not doing. And then, if it's possible, bringing that problem, the representation of that problem, into the very center of our body. And if that doesn't work, just keeping it in mind and noticing if there's any tension associated with it. Taking a moment to affirm that we have it within us to know what is required of us in the face of this challenge. Affirming that with our entire body, I know what needs to be done. Recognizing that I also know it's possible that nothing needs to be done. And just sitting with that for a moment, affirming that I know what needs to be done and nothing at all might be required. Now bringing the question, what is being required of me in this situation? Bringing that question deep into the center of our being. What is being required of me in this situation? How can I come into more of an alignment with what is being required of me? What, if anything, needs to be done? And we're not looking for an intellectual answer here. We're looking for life itself to show us the answer. And it may come now and it may come later. And then dropping all of that, imagining that it just seeps down into your feet and exits out your feet into the earth, it's almost like gravity can take it down, recognizing that we've addressed it and then letting it go and then bringing our attention back to the breath. Really paying attention to the nostrils, the very tip of our nostrils as the breath comes in and out. Watching as the mind gets wrapped up in thought, bringing it back to this tip of the nostrils. And if this feels right, you can maintain the awareness on the breath, or I'm going to offer the option of regulating the breath, slowing down the breath, making it as gentle, smooth, and as long as possible, aiming to get a sense of air hunger. So just starting to slow down the breath until we feel this hunger for air. How smooth, gentle, and long can we make the breath? How smooth, long, and gentle can we make the breath? And if this sense of air hunger comes up, relaxing into it and maintaining that regulation. And then dropping this practice, allowing the breath to return to a natural state of breath if you haven't already. And then taking a moment to bring up that question again. What is being required of me today, this week, this moment? What is being required of me? Maybe checking in with the very center of our body, maybe checking in with the heart. How can I come into more alignment with what is being required of me today? And really not allowing the answer to come from the intellectual mind, although that might help, but seeing if our body has some wisdom for this. What is being required of me today? And then if some sort of deep answer, usually the answers come very silently, so it's not a direct, loud call to action, but a very silent voice that guides us. And if there is something that came up in this inquiry, visualizing ourselves doing the actions required doesn't mean that there needs to be action required. It could just be sitting in silence. It could just be coming into more of an alignment. But if there was some sort of action that arose from this, visualizing ourselves in our body, completing this action, undergoing the action, what does it feel like for our body to do this? Once that feels pretty solid, we'll end by taking 3 final breaths with a sense of gratitude for each breath.